Friends, whenever we talk about the universe, a lot of questions come to our mind. Like, how was this universe actually created? How big is it? And what secrets are still hidden inside it? Well, this universe has buried countless mysteries, but the most terrifying thing we've ever seen is the black hole. A place so dark that there's no way back once you go in. Many stories are told about black holes. Some people believe that a black hole is a doorway to another universe, that if we enter inside, we will reach a world where life is completely different, a place beyond time, where there is no death. Some even believe black holes are a path to reach God. But friends, these are only people's beliefs. The real question is, do black holes give death or a new kind of life? To find out, humans started studying the universe. And when we explored it, our minds were completely shocked. So in today's video, we'll talk in detail about the most dangerous thing in the universe, black holes. The video will be very interesting, so watch till the end. Now, if we talk about black holes, then a black hole is the darkest place in the whole universe. Nothing can escape from it. Not even light. Light can enter a black hole, but it never comes back. Black holes literally swallow light. And because of this terrifying dark nature, they are called black holes. Scientifically speaking, the gravitational pull of a black hole is extremely strong. In fact, the strongest gravity in the universe is found inside a black hole. This gravity pulls in everything that comes near it. And once something enters a black hole, it never returns. That's why a black hole is also called the point of no return, a place with no way back. Or you can say, a night so dark that it never sees a morning. Inside a black hole, the laws of physics stop working. Even Newton's laws of gravity fail there. That's why black holes are considered the most mysterious and terrifying face of our universe. So that was the introduction. What exactly a black hole is. But if we really want to understand black holes, we need to answer some important questions. Like, how is a black hole formed? What will happen if our Earth falls into a black hole? And what if our sun itself turns into a black hole? What will happen to our solar system? So, to understand black holes, let's start answering these questions one by one. Question number 10. How is a black hole formed? To answer this, we have to go back 100 years, to the 20th century. Because, at that time, people believed that black holes did not exist. For them, black holes were just myths or stories. But in 1916, a scientist named Carl Schwarzschild used Einstein's general theory of relativity and said, if we compress any object to an extreme level, it will become a black hole. You already know, when we compress something, its size becomes smaller. So according to Schwarzschild, whenever we compress any mass beyond a limit, it turns into a black hole. That means if we compress Earth enough, even Earth can become a black hole. At that time, people laughed at this theory. But in 1971, it became reality. Because in 1971, scientists discovered the first black hole of the universe. It was highly compressed and was located about 6,000 light years away from Earth. Now, if you don't know what a light year means, let me explain. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 year. For example, if sunlight takes 1 year to reach a planet, that planet is 1 light year away from the sun. So, the first discovered black hole was 6,000 light years away from Earth. That means if we send light from Earth towards it, the light will take 6,000 years to reach there. And remember, light is the fastest thing in the universe. Question number 9. How many types of black holes are there? Friends, since 1971, scientists have discovered many black holes. And so far, they have found 4 types of black holes: miniature black holes, stellar, black holes, intermediate black holes, supermassive black holes. Let's start with miniature black holes. These are extremely small black holes, so small that their size can be equal to a single atom. But don't be fooled by their size. They are powerful enough to swallow a huge mountain. Scientists believe that these tiny black holes were formed just after the Big Bang, when pieces of space scattered around and compressed. Next come the stellar black holes. These are much bigger, about 10 to 20 times larger than our Sun. They are formed after a supernova. A supernova happens when a giant star dies. This star is at least 25 times bigger than our Sun. When it dies, it explodes with enormous power. The explosion releases so much light that it becomes brighter than the Sun by billions and trillions of times. In fact, the released light can shine across an entire galaxy for weeks. This process of a star's death is called a supernova. And out of this explosion, a stellar black hole is born. Now, number 3 is the intermediate black hole. These black holes are made when many stellar black holes merge together and create one huge black hole. And now comes the most dangerous and the biggest type, the supermassive black hole. This black hole is so big that its size is billions of times larger than our Sun. Every galaxy has one supermassive black hole right at its center. And humans can't even imagine how huge they are. In fact, one such black hole is present at the center of our own Milky Way galaxy. It is called Sagittarius A star. The size of Sagittarius A star is more than 4 million times larger than our Sun. These supermassive black holes were formed when galaxies were first created. Question number 8. What will happen if you fall into a black hole? The answer is, inside a black hole, the strongest gravity of the universe exists. It pulls everything with so much force that either the object bursts apart or gets stretched. So, if you fall inside a black hole, you will be stretched long and thin, like a noodle. And when you are near a black hole, you will also feel the effect of time dilation. For example, suppose you go near a black hole and make a video call to your friend on Earth. You will see your friend moving super fast, but your friend will see you moving very slowly. Sounds scary, right? Luckily, no human has ever experienced this, because black holes are so far away that even light takes thousands of years to reach them. But scientists have actually seen black holes tearing apart huge stars, swallowing them, and even destroying their light. Question number 7. If black holes are dark, then how can we see them? The answer is, black holes are invisible. We cannot see them directly. The only way to detect them is by looking at the accretion disk around them. This disk is formed when black holes swallow stars. The leftover dust and gases keep spinning around the black hole and form a glowing disk. The inner part of a black hole, which is totally dark, is called the event horizon. Nothing can be seen beyond it, and nothing that goes inside can ever return. It's just like a bottomless, dark well. Question number 6. What if our Sun turns into a black hole? Well, the truth is, the Sun can never become a black hole. Why? Because it is too small to have that much energy. After about 5 billion years, when the Sun's life ends, it will turn into a red giant star, and then finally become a white dwarf, a dead, cold star. But let's assume our Sun somehow became a black hole. Even then, nothing would change for the solar system's orbit. All the planets, including Earth, would keep revolving around it just like they do now. The only problem would be, there will be no sunlight, and life on Earth will end. Question number 5. Can a black hole swallow our whole galaxy? The answer is no. Yes, black holes are very powerful, but they are not powerful enough to eat an entire galaxy. Galaxies are so big that compared to them, a black hole looks very tiny. Question number 4. What if Earth falls into a black hole? The answer is, Earth will fall slowly at first. In the beginning, we won't even feel much, but as we move deeper, our Earth will start breaking into pieces. Because Earth's gravity is nothing compared to a black hole's gravity. And in the end, the only result will be death. Some people say that black holes are a path to God. Maybe they are right, because after death, we all go back to God. Question number 3. Can we escape from a black hole? The answer is no way. Even light cannot escape a black hole's gravity. So if we want to escape, we need to travel thousands of times faster than light, and that is impossible. Question number 2. If black holes are so far away that even light takes thousands of years to reach them, then how do scientists study them? The answer is, NASA has very powerful satellites and telescopes that can observe things from far away. The most powerful telescope today is the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. It is orbiting around the Sun at a distance of about 1 million miles, over 1.6 million kilometers, from Earth. This telescope is so powerful that it can even observe galaxies and stars beyond our Milky Way galaxy. Question number 1. Is there anything more dangerous than a black hole? The answer is white holes. Yes, white holes could be even more dangerous. They have never been observed, but scientists believe they might exist, just like the idea of black holes existed before we discovered them. How white holes are formed and how dangerous they are. I'll explain that in some future video. Who knows how many more terrifying secrets are hiding in this universe, secrets that we can't even imagine yet. So friends, this was today's journey into the mysteries of the universe. Remember, every answer in science opens the door to 1,000 new questions. And here, on the Science Verdict, we don't just look for answers, we explore the questions that make us more curious about our universe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because in every video we'll uncover another hidden truth of science together. Till then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep wondering. This is The Science Verdict. Signing off. See you in the next discovery.